are a winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. You are a winner, feel no pain. You are a winner, feel no pain. Yeah, I woke up feeling like a champion. Every move I make, I got the stamina. Eyes on the prize, never lose sight. Grinding every day, pushing through the night. Got the fire in my soul, never back down. In the ring of life, I'm the one with the crown. Sweat and tears, yeah, I paid the cost. Every battle fought, I'm never lost. Hit the ball, feel a winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. Every challenge met, every goal in sight. In the gym, on the grind, it's a warrior's fight. From the bottom to the top, yeah, I've been there. With the heart of a lion, I face the dare. No fear, no limits, just pure drive. In the race of life, I'm alive. With every push, with every strain, I'm a winner, feel the gain. Hit the road, feel the power. In this moment, it's our hour. Rise above, break the chain. You're a winner, feel no pain. You are a winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. In this moment, own your name. You are a winner in this game. You are a winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. Stand tall, in the gym, on the grind, it's a warrior's fight. From the bottom to the top, yeah, I've been there. With the heart of a lion, I face the dare. No fear, no limits, just pure drive. In the race of life, I'm alive. With every push, with every strain, I'm a winner, feel the game. In the mirror, what do you see? Out in the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win.
Good evening and good afternoon. Good evening, good afternoon, good afternoon, good evening to everybody out there, and welcome back to Blue Clouds Media. BCM Sports is the name, and we are back again with another intriguing live stream regarding Chelsea's up-and-coming fixture against Brighton tomorrow. I'm your host, Nate Down, alongside co-pilot Stephen G is here with me, and tonight we'll convene a critical discussion on one of the most challenging fixture of our calendar of the season. Chelsea versus Brighton. And it's not looking that easy for Chelsea in terms of injuries. After a difficult round of results, and the grind has just begun. And it's not even dropping point wasn't enough. We found ourselves in the grappling with an unprecedented selection headache. We're here to debate Maresca's first 11, the crisis 11, as we stand at the top of an unwelcome chart, the Premier League injury list. Chelsea surrounded themselves with a lot of problems. The stick reality is this: we are without our start man Cole Palmer, the creator Cole Palmer, and the depth key defensive areas as is being reported. The questions are enormous. There's a lot of questions that have been asked. Enzo Maresca have answered a few of them. Who is there to take us through tomorrow's game? Cole Palmer. Wesley Fofana is not there. Is Romeo Lavia returning? Badiashile, is he ready? The defense that has been plugged by self-inflicted errors. We're not going to end from there. This is where community comes in place. This is not just my debate. It's ours. I need you guys' input. I need your passion here. What is the way forward for Chelsea in tomorrow's game? Where is your hope? Tell me how hard your heart is beating in tomorrow's fixture against Brighton. Right now, let me know in the live chat. Drop your final score prediction also. Let me know what you think of the selecting headache. The critical condition is here with us. What is your preferred starting lineup should be like with his injury? Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to Blue Clouds Media, BCM Sports if you haven't already. And let's break down the most essential Chelsea lineup predictions of the week. Get some few important questions that we're going to ask you guys as you guys watch along. As usual, I got a lot of bucket list of comments already, but I'll go through them as the stream goes on. Nizam is here, Stephen G is here. Stick with us. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back in just a second. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to the show again. I'm here alongside Stephen G. Stephen G, good evening to you and welcome back again to the show. How's the day? How was your day? I mean, the day hasn't come to an end, but usually the sunset, whatever you got to do in the day has come to an end. The night in the evening. So.
How about you?
It was, I mean, I don't know how to say it because I wouldn't say it's begun or it's ended. I'm in between. It's 12 noon right now.
Okay, how's your day going?
It's going on well. It's going on well. Second activity of the day is a live stream. Fakes activity is gone in the morning. Took care of my responsibility. Got all things done, and then
organized.
Yeah, got everything organized. Set the stream up. Get ready to talk business right now before we meet our match tomorrow. But yeah, that's where we are right now.
So far, so good.
So far, so good. So far, so good. A lot of panicking moments, but we should be good. I know myself. We should be good. All right. So, guys, if you're watching this live, we are in to talk about Enzo Maresca's press conference release. A lot of things have been said. If we get a chance, we might listen to what he said live on video. We will broadcast that on our stream through a different platform. We'll broadcast that on our stream and talk about in depth of it. I think it's about 10 minutes long. So we'll put that on our screen, look into it and see, besides all the notes and then the tweets, everything is right there. But we'll find time and listen to the conversation here on our stream. So stick with us. Nizam, Stephen G, we want to hear from each one of you in the comment section. I think I always want to start with the comment section first and see what we have there regarding Kim So, long time no see. Big up to Kim So. Big up to Junior. Big up to Junior watching this live from Madima. Watching this live from South Africa. Nelson Mandela's hometown. So big up to Daniel Knight. Big up to my big friend, brother. Yeah, big up to his brother to say David Prince. Big up to him. Junior said big up to
you. Sent him the link.
No, I haven't yet. I asked a question. I asked him a question, but I haven't got a reply back. That's
Oh,
what
he's
happened.
asked in the thing if he can have
Oh.
it, so I'll send it to him so you can carry on the comments.
Yeah. So yeah, Junior, big up to you, Junior. So big up me and up the Chels. Daniel, big up to you, Daniel. I hope your evening or your morning, afternoon is going on well with you. It says poor planning by the board and the sporting directors. We should get centre back, and with Cole Palmer injured, we should have got proper backup number 10 for Cole Palmer. Wesley, Stanley and Stewart need to get sacked from Daniel Knight. Big up to you, Daniel. That's Daniel is just pouring down all the minerals. Absolutely. Yeah, it was this one's for me to everyone. Yeah, good morning to you, David Prince. Good morning, everyone. It says yes, sir. All is well from David. All is well. Daniel Junior said, I think we might finally use a champon to get some minutes after what Maresca said today in his press conference. Yeah, like I said, we'll listen to the press conference again and see the details of it. So guys, wherever you're watching us from, I haven't said this, don't forget to drop a like on the video, smash that like button if you haven't done that, and also keep your bell notification icon active. It's very, very important. Always try and keep your bell notification icon active at all times so you don't miss anything from us on this platform. Keep it going. I'm going 2-2. Daniel Knight is going 2-2 for Chelsea against
What was that?
Brighton. I'm not confident with the defense we got. I push the wrong button. He said he's not confident with the team, with the defense that we have on our screen here. We have so far. I'm not confident with defense either. Big up to you, Tommy. Tommy says, can we terminate Anselmino's loan? You cannot terminate. You can call him back in January if indeed we need him. You cannot terminate it. You can call him back because I don't know. We'll talk about that. Steven, is there a way of terminating or calling him back? I'm not sure of the details of the loan.
I have no idea on the details. I presume there'll be something because you'd like to think that they thought if they needed to due to an injury situation, they would be able to get around it. But you never know.
Okay. Excellent. All right. Yeah, we'll search into that and see. Tommy, we'll see if we can get you a very, very good response for your question. All right. Since Davy said we will do well, I trust us. That's from Davy. Your situation is looking very difficult, but I'm sure this is Chelsea. We'll pull that one out. Junior said that we should also try Heto on center back position because he can play that position. Time for us to see how versatile this young player is. I think it's time for us to see Gerald Heto. We want to see how good he is. We have been lied to. The sporting directors have not have too much power. Our coach trying to get on with this with the stupid sporting directors, according to my sources. From Rich Moneymaker. Big up to Rich Moneymaker. Big up to everyone. Big up to everyone here today. Yeah, absolutely. All right, Daniel Knight says big up to Rich Moneymaker over there. Yes, you guys can join Rich Moneymaker live on YouTube. If you want to subscribe to his channel, he's not a content creator. He's more of a reporter. But he's more live each and every day on X. So you can look for Leighton CFC, Laton CFC on X. If you're on X watching this live, you can catch Leighton CFC on X. Follow him and ask him questions. He'll provide you with some information that you're looking for. Thank you very much, Leighton CFC. As usual, David said, okay, I agree. Heto needs to unleash for the game no matter what. All right, Rich Moneymaker said Moses Caicedo save Cole Palmer save. Rhys James save. Liverpool save, and Marco Corella also save at the football club. Meaning they're going anywhere. Hello, Kim So. Big up to you, Kim So. I repeat, our coach didn't have a say in the transfer window. He didn't have a say in the transfer window. Cool. Kim So said Chelsea is a shamble of a football club. You could say that for the way things are going, but that's far from it.
That's
the way
harsh.
we played. Yeah. I just want to say you can say it, but I don't think that is really realistic, depending on looking at how their season ended last season and even during preseason what they won. So it's debatable. But it depends on your opinion on where you see it to be negative or shambles of a football club. Is
Yeah,
Chelsea
shambles.
even is Chelsea even a football club? Oh, absolutely. What you're talking about, Kim. So are you that upset with the situation right now? Are you taking the piss? Come on, Kim. So
Man.
he said Brighton 3, Brighton 3 tomorrow, Chelsea 0. Oh, come on, Kim. So now I can tell you're very
Or
upset.
if something like that happens, I'm leaving early.
All right, welcome, Stephen G. That's from Derby. All right, that is my man, Matt. Big up to you, Matt. I hope you are watching this live. Yeah. Matt said the big chance for a champion, but says about worrying. We are in the position where we have no chance but to rely on
No choice.
no choice but to rely on a champion. Thank you, Stephen, for that. Ben the club. From Copama. It says I've been speaking lots. I've been speaking lots of my trusted sources. We must build on our revenue. These are a lot of senior people not happy with the sporting directors, which I do agree with you, Rich Moneymaker. If we Stanley and Stewart go to heaven, Obama. I mean, Kim So, I don't know where you're going with this. Expected defeat tomorrow. Obama, you know, Kim So, I want you to come back when Chelsea win and start talking to me because you've been missing for a long time. You've been missing.
Oh, Kim So.
Yeah, he's been missing for a long time. So please make sure you clip this. Come back to me when the game is over. I'll give you your flowers if you win. Okay. The sporting directors have been full control of the recruitment. Todd isn't happy about this at all, and that is from Rich Wanamaker. This season is 22-23 all over again. Capitulating again from Kim So. Pedro Neto is not is at risk of being sold if he doesn't improve. With Pedro Neto, I've always been saying this. If you look at Pedro Neto's pedigree, he's supposed to give us more goals. You get what I'm saying? If Noni Madueke was sold for the same reason, because there's no output and product from Noni Madueke.
Noni was struggling to get assists though, as well,
assists as well, and goals also not coming. And Pedro is giving assists, but goals are not flowing as much as we expected from him.
You realize like four or five of Noni's goals last season came against Wolves, right?
Yeah, the hat trick.
He got a hat trick, and then he got one against them in the other game. About 4 or 5 of his Premier League goals came against them last season. And he only got 3 assists in the Prem last season.
Okay.
He got 4 goals in the Conference League, but Noni should technically be above Conference League level, so I'm not counting those for him.
Okay. I think I'm about done right now, Steven. Brighton will is it crucify?
Coming in from Strasbourg, the coach will not play him if he doesn't trust him.
Okay. All right, so guys, we've gone through all of it. Let me give the panel members to also flow. Welcome back to the show again, Dovey. You all right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm alive and well. You already know. I'm in good spirits. What's happening, Stephen? How you been? What's happening, me? Hope all is well.
Yeah,
Good. Big up, bro.
Come on.
not the best of moment, but yeah, we're doing good. We're cooking. We're cooking something good. Hopefully, it manifests itself on the page tomorrow. Yeah. Besides that, yeah, we're happy. We're happy for the day. All right, guys, where do we see this? There's been a lot of reports regarding Enzo Maresca's press release. What are you guys taking from it? I'll start with you, Davi, because Stephen.
I prefer if you start with Stephen. I want to actually hear what Stephen has to say first, to be honest.
All right. He's dodging the questions, right? Davi's dodging the questions. I'll go with Stephen. Stephen G, you've had a few notes from the presser regarding absentees, injuries, and those that are returning. Where do you start from here? Where do you start from there? Let's start with the injuries. What have you heard?
So, from what we know, injury-wise, Fofana's got a concussion because Jorgensen collided with him in the game midweek. And people say, yeah, but he played on. Right, let me clarify something, right? It is possible that he was not showing concussion-like symptoms at the time. Concussions can take up to 48 hours for symptoms to present themselves. So it's possible he was okay to carry on playing, and then the symptoms came out after. I'll come back to the whole concussion thing because there's something I want to touch on about Jan Vertonghen from when he was at Tottenham that I want to touch on as well. But Tosin's out as well. He's got a calf injury. He's out till international break. Colwell, we already know long term. He's out till March, April. Asay goes out till about New Year, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Palmer's out till international break. The lap's long term till about November. Boanote can't play because Brighton are his parent club, and obviously you can't play against those unless you're playing in Champions League or get permission for cup games. Badiashile's a potential return, as is Romeo Lavia, so we could have two players back, but at the same time of getting two players back, we've literally just lost Palmer, Tosin, Fofana, and technically Boanote, at least for this game on Boanote. So get two back, lose four. At least for this game, you lose four, you lose three longer term.
You're not even getting two. You're not even getting two because he said he's not really sure if Fofana.
Okay, so we might have about 9 players out. Enjoy, people. Enjoy.
Cool.
But
that's what I said.
In your title, it says Chelsea lineup prediction versus Brighton. No Palmer, no defense depth. Bro, we're struggling for attacking depth at this point to an extent. Because midfield depth to an extent. Because if Lavia can't play, Asego can't play, we're still in trouble there. Enzo Fernandez is tired. He's played a lot. So if you don't want to start him, you're down to Santos and Caicedo. And Caicedo played a lot of games. But if Lavia isn't 100%, you don't have a backup really ready for Caicedo either. So then Caicedo gets tired. So you've got to play someone who's tired, unless you play one of the young players. But it is what it is. But yeah, just quickly, because of the concussion thing, there was, I can't remember when it came out. I think it was a couple years ago now. So Jan Vertonghen got a concussion in 2019. And he said in 2020 that he was still having symptoms of a concussion, like dizziness and stuff like that, for about 9 months after the concussion happened. So he was still getting dizziness and stuff for 9 months after his concussion, which is wild, by the way. It's wild that he had those symptoms for that long after it happened. But no, that was the only thing I wanted to touch on that was that Vertonghen had symptoms for about 9 months after his concussion.
Okay. All right. So just like we said, we're not even sure if we might see Badiashile returning, or even Lavia, if they are ready to take part in tomorrow's fixture. Probably the following week, definitely we could say Champions League also return, isn't it? Champions League return
Yeah,
next week. Champions
we
League
got.
return next
So
week.
to give an overview of the
Yeah.
next sort of 7-8 days, Chelsea are at home tomorrow to Brighton, 3 p.m. kickoff UK time.
Yeah.
So that's what, about 10 a.m. for uni?
What was the
Roughly
time again?
10 a.m.
What's your time?
3
What's the
p.m.
time?
UK.
3 p.m. 3 p.m.
So it's
UK.
10 a.m. for
Not
you,
the 10
right?
a.m. Yeah, that's 10 a.m. for me.
Then midweek, 8 p.m. kickoff on Tuesday is Benfica in the Champions League. The return of Jose Mourinho to Stamford Bridge as Benfica manager. Then
Yes, sir.
next Saturday, we've got Liverpool at home in a 5:30 p.m. kickoff, which is a better time for uni because that's 1:30 p.m. your time. No,
Okay.
12:30 your time. 12:30.
12:30. Okay.
But yeah, just to give an outline, Chelsea's next 3 games are all at home. So
All right, Chad. Thank you very much, Stevie G.
just quickly, when I say that, what
Yeah.
I mean by that is the next 3 games are all at home, and unless I somehow end up really ill, you're gonna be getting a lot of match content from this channel. Because 3 home games in a row, there'll be a lot of
Yeah.
content to come from that.
Yeah, well, we'll give you guys behind the scenes, some content coming from the stadium, some match day vlogs, and we do that. We do upload a lot of content. So yeah, Benfica game, there'll be content live from the stadium. Also, what else again? Brighton game, there will be a lot of content also from the stadium. So watch out for that, guys. Watch out. We'll try as much as we can. Rich want to make a big up to you. Says we are not looking for another centre back because Winstanley likes Sarr from Strasbourg. Okay. I mean, I don't know if he's a Chelsea player. Why not bring him in if you can? But I don't want to distract. I don't want Chelsea to distract what Strasbourg are building. Yes, today
But
they
if
have a
we
very
got no
big game.
centre backs, we got to take somebody from somewhere.
All right. Let's hear from Davi. Davi, you've heard Steven speak. Probably you got yours or your information also right on the table. Yeah. What's your take on these press out? A lot of injuries. How do we galvanize ourselves to beat Brighton at Stamford Bridge?
Okay, so with everything he said, I mean, Stephen actually took a different route than I was expecting. But with everything he said, with the injuries, he addressed the injuries, which is definitely something we need to know. The one of the things that I wasn't happy with is, his defense on Robert Sanchez. If you're going to criticize people, or you want to give them praise, you do something good, you give them praise for something good. You do something bad, you give them something bad. With Robert Sanchez, the question was asked, is he going to go back in goal? And he said, for a long time, Robert Sanchez has done very well from us. Statistically, he's not wrong.
That's true.
Now, from a fan point of view, watching games, that's incorrect. And this is the thing. One of our main weaknesses is our goalkeeper. When it's like that's something that they're not addressing, which is something that really ticks me off. Because if you put it like this, right? Man United had Onana in goal. Mistakes were coming back and forth. They addressed it. Where's Onana now? He's playing for Trabzonspor. With Chelsea, we have the same situation. Not obviously, Robert Sanchez is not the same caliber. He does make mistakes, but it's not as bad as Onana's. But the problem is, look, the Manchester United game. If we never had that mistake from Robert Sanchez, we probably could have gone on and won that game. We came 2-1. If we would have had the 11 players versus 11, we could have definitely won that game. And all the other players did well. There wasn't, now that you got down to 10 men, for what they had for 10 men, they did well. I'm not going to give any bad news, bad praises. They did well with that. So that's something I really do think that, Enzo Maresca is holding on to, but it's going to let him down in the long run. Because can you imagine going to play the Champions League? We got Bayern Munich, we got Barcelona, we got Napoli, we got heavy teams to play. And Robert Sanchez is our main goalkeeper. So it's one thing to say, oh, the defense, I'm not confident about the defense. But we already know when we played PSG, when we have our defense on a good day, we can do the job. So this is something I'm really not understanding what the plan is. I've already said this before in another stream. I hope in the long term, the plan is by January, if let's say for example, Robert Sanchez is not doing well, performances is low. January we're gonna go and buy a goalkeeper. I don't even care who we buy at this point. As long as it's someone that's a veteran and can fit into the program, that's it. The next thing I wanted to talk about is that Chelsea, against Brighton, for the starting lineup that's going to come through, I do believe we need to start Hato in this game. I really do believe we need to start Hato in this game because this is one of those moments where we need to see what he can do from his own standpoint. We need to see, is he going to be like a Badiashile? Is he going to be more like a Trevor Chalobah? Or is he going to be more like a Cucurella? So we need to see what type of respect he's going to bring into the game and see what performance he's going to make. Brighton is not a top half team, but when they play top half teams, they play like they're a top half team. So this is why I definitely want to see him play this game, so we can definitely get, okay, you know what, we can trust him. He made this this many tackles, he did this many defensive recoveries. I want to see what he can do going forward. Last but not least, I just feel like, as a manager standpoint of view, Enzo Maresca has done very well from us. And, there's been rumors about other controversies, which I'm not going to bring up because I know you guys all hear it. But at the end of the day, I just feel like it's going to get to a point where if he's not taking hold of the team and he's not really, going to make those vital decisions that need to be made, it's soon going to get to a point where, well, Chelsea, you know what happens after a while. You could be loved today and then tomorrow you're gone in the dust. So we need to I think that's what he needs to really work on. Does he want to be able to take charge and make the right decisions? Or does he want to keep defending until it's too late? So, that's all I got to say on that. Welcome, Kasim, or Paul as well.
Yeah. Big up to you. Thank you very much, Davi, on that. That's the voice of Davi giving us his report on what he had from the press conference released today from Enzo Maresca. Guys, if you're watching this live, don't forget to drop a like on the video. Really appreciate it if you can do that. It helps a lot, help the channel in a long way. So don't forget to don't forget to drop a like on it. Really appreciate
that like button. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Okay, we're gonna move on from there. Luckily, Mo just joined us right the right time, so we do have to come back again and talk about the injuries. Mo, good evening to you, and how was your day?
Good evening to you, Nee. Good evening to everyone in the chat, everyone on the panel. Big up to everyone. My day's been tiring, man. Just finished work, got home, had some food. Saw you guys were online, so I thought, you know what? Let me jump on.
Nice to have you on as usual. Nice to have you on.
Thank you. I did have a chance to see the press conference. You guys have pretty much covered everything that needs to be said, but there's one thing that I noticed when he was asked about Disasi, and he was asked if Disasi could be utilized at some point, if he was. Since we are having so many injuries and we do look a little bit thin in defense, maybe Disasi could be an option that we can turn to. And his answer was, I haven't been informed about this from the club. Okay, now that says to me that there are decisions being made in regards to who he can select and who he can't select based on the club's preference. The manager should be able to select whoever he has at his disposal, whether they are, potentially being sold next transfer window, whether we are trying to move them on. If we are looking to utilize a player who is part of the club, then we should be able to use him. The fact that the board are interfering in this and dictating who he can and who he can't select, based on the fact that we are trying to move them and we are trying to maybe limit their game time so that they can be pushed out, which is an approach that we saw happen to Chalobah not so long ago and to other players. I don't like seeing that. I think the manager should be able to choose whoever is within the remit of the team. player is on a contract with the club. If we need them, we should be able to use them. I think even if, as an example, Raheem Sterling. Raheem Sterling is a player that hasn't been performing. Is a player that was out on loan. Is a player that we did try to offload to many different clubs. He didn't want to go purely for the fact that he wants to stay in London. He's here now. Should he be involved? Should we be looking at using him if we need to? I think the answer to that question should be a yes, but it's not going to be a yes. It's going to be a no, based on what we've seen, based on what we've heard in regards to Disasi. So this is an approach that I don't like seeing from our club. I think we should give the manager the choice whether or not he wants to use a player or he doesn't want to use a player, rather than that being dictated to him. And that's what I picked up on the answer in regards to Disasi. I could be, reading this one. He might have intended something else in his answer, but that's what came across to me. In regards to Lavia and I think it was Sugo, the other player that he said that are on the fringe of coming back. I would like to see them get some minutes, maybe towards the end of the game, potentially to get some sort of fitness level up, and maybe I don't know, utilize them against Benfica at some point. But we do need to give them minutes, and the games that are coming thick and fast, and they are quite intense. If I'm not mistaken, we'll play Liverpool next weekend. So that is a big fixture as well. So we need to give minutes to some of these players.
Thank you very much, Mo. And yeah, with regards to that, it depends on how you look at it. Whether you think that maybe someone out there is making decisions on these certain players. Maybe you could also take it this way. That these are players that Enzo Maresca doesn't have trust in them, or feel like he cannot use them going forward. They've been sidelined for a while now. I don't know if it's possible for them to join the team, considering negativities. They don't bring certain players that are called, would you say, in the bomb squad. They don't want to use them, want to give them another second chance, bring them back into the squad. What would that make? Or how would that look for Enzo Maresca as a manager? Thinking maybe I don't have space for these players. Now I'm bringing them back when the going is becoming tough for me. So I feel like it's better he doesn't use them. You get what I'm saying? Also, I don't know if using those players can affect our season in terms of playing in competitions. I'm not so sure about that because of the rules and everything. I know they're still Chelsea players, but I don't know if they're still eligible to play for us. You get what I'm saying? That's why maybe
on
stay.
the Premier League list, I think, weren't they?
Let me just say something in regards to that. I agree 100%. If using them is going to cause some sort of trouble or some sort of conflict, then he shouldn't use them. I agree. But what he said sounded like it wasn't his choice or his decision. It's something that the club needs to notify him in regards to. So if as Steve was alluding to, they're not on the list, they're not eligible. That would be fine. But if
I believe
use them,
that's the issue.
Exactly, that's what I was saying. That maybe he hasn't got the green light from up there that they're eligible to play for him. Then
that's fine. If that is the issue, then there's no problem there. But like for example, with the Margui situation, was he eligible to play against Lincoln or not? That's a fair comment. But he was, but apparently that memo was lost in the mail somewhere,
or not received,
or not even dispatched in the first place. But yeah, so if that is the case, then I get that, and there's no issues. But if the case is X, Y, and Z player, you're not allowed to use them because we're trying to flog them, or because we want to send them out on loan in the winter transfer window, and we don't want to give them game time because we don't want them to think that they have a chance, or whatever reasoning that could be behind it. That I have an issue with.
Thank you very much. I want us to also talk about Enzo Fernandez here in a bit. He did outline some few reasons that can be impacting his performance this season, which I want us to look into it. I got a few comments here. I want to react to that real quick. Big up to Deals. Deals, I hope you're doing very well. Your day is also going on well. It says big up to Nee, big up to Blue Lounge, and it says our recent performance have been really poor. Yes, the manager poor man managing been very been poor. Yes, he's complaining about the summer market, and some players have been have worries on tactics. Okay, that's from Dales. Big up to you, Dales. Says Enzo Maresca has to find a solution in his in this scenario with our injuries situation. The solution is he have to wait until players recover. The window is closed. That's what he's doing right now. He's done a good job with Reece James. Hopefully, he can do a good job with Cole Palmer also. But we'll look at the players individually and see how we can get them back to full fitness. We got players. We got players in poor form. Maresca should drop players, but he can't. Okay, but he can't. Rich Moneymaker said, "I have been told the owners will not be taking the Strasbourg coach to take over the Chelsea job." That's a good news.
He will eventually.
With time. Let's see how things goes with time. Would you rush Badiashile, Lavia back in the starting 11 tomorrow? I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. Can Sanchez play tomorrow? Absolutely, yes. He can play tomorrow. What do you say, Steven?
Absolutely do not rush them back because we've got enough injuries, especially defensively, as it is already.
Yeah. All right. The last one from me says we know Benanote can play tomorrow because we played his team where he came on loan. From Deals. Deals, big up to you. Deals CFC people. Deals CFC. Big up to everyone. Everyone.
I don't think he can play tomorrow. He can't play in the league.
Who? Benanote?
Yeah, he can't play tomorrow.
Yeah, he can't play in the league.
No, he cannot play in the league. Oh, I thought he was coming from Strasbourg. That's what I was thinking.
No.
Benanote, yeah, he was coming from directly from. Okay, gotcha. All right. My Yusuf Chelsea Blue says big up Nee. Big up to Uni, Mo and Steven. I think we will be okay tomorrow, even without Tosi. Okay. Fofana and Cole Palmer. Also check Discord Nee. All right, I will check it. Yusuf, thank you very much. And for that, CFC Deals. Big up to you, CFC Deals. All right, keep the comment coming, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on the video. If you haven't subscribed, it's the first time joining us here. What are you waiting for? Subscribe to the channel. I want to see if hopefully today I can give some free membership out. I'll figure out how to do it. Never done that before, but I have to figure it out. I did promise you guys yesterday that today I'll be giving some membership out. Hopefully I can get that done today. I promise. I'll look into it. Okay. Guys, let's get things going. Let's talk about Enzo Fernandez. There has been few questions asked regarding his performance this season, and Enzo Maresca said Enzo as a player hasn't played a lot of games. We're talking about is it 56 or 65, whatever, and he only missed 5 games. It means that he's taking a toll on the player. That can affect his performance this season. I know some some of the fans are saying he is shit and he is crap and all that. But we have to put that into consideration. Number of games that he's playing, every game is there, and he also said he's very, very versatile. He can play in the C's and also he can play in the counter-attacking midfield and role also. So, guys, I want to hear your thoughts on Enzo Fernandez, the situation right now. Steven, you want to go or should I start from Mo?
I'll go quickly, then let others come in. For me, I think that you've acknowledge that he's played a lot of games, as has a lot of the players from this squad. Played a lot of games in the last, just over 12 months, 13, 14 months, because of the Club World Cup and all that. The exception being, obviously, for the majority of the Conference League, we rotated, used the youth as it should have been used as well, by the way.
Yeah.
And that's the only time that him and Caicedo really got any rest. Other than that, they're playing basically every game because Lavia was always injured and stuff like that. So now you've got capable backup in Andre Santos. I think you've acknowledged today in your press conference that Enzo's probably tired. He's played a lot of games, as has everyone else. I think for Brighton, just play Caicedo and Santos. Give Enzo that rest he needs, and then unleash Enzo for a revenge game against Benfica on Tuesday. If he rests him and then
Good
he
shout.
scores on Tuesday, yeah, I beg he just kisses the badge to irk every one of the Benfica fans and Rui Costa, please. I just need that to happen. But yeah, that's my view, is just rest him for this and then bring him out on Tuesday against Benfica and let him do his thing.
All right, so let's go to Big Mo. Big Mo, what do you think?
I love what Steve just said there, man. That's pretty much my thinking. I think Enzo Fernandez, in my opinion, he's a class player. He is a class player. He has been overplayed. We saw I think it was last season when he had I think it was a groin injury, and he played through the pain. He did a Parma. Played through the pain, and we saw his performance dip, but nobody knew why his performance was dipping. Well, the year before, yeah,
it was Pochettino.
Yeah, and he was pushing it, and he was doing more harm than good, both on the pitch and also to his health. So Enzo Fernandez he's a very emotional player. He's very I'm not gonna say the word hot-headed because I think that's probably misinterpreting his situation, but I think he is very, very passionate about the game and about his teammates. We've seen it. As soon as something kicks off, he's the first one to run in there and try to deal with it.
Get in people's faces.
Yeah, he's very passionate. So I think if he is asked, can you play? His answer 99.9% of the time will be yes. Even if he's going through an injury, even if he's going through pain, he will put on that shirt and he will step on that pitch. But that's not always going to be beneficial for the club. And especially when you do have a good replacement in Santos. Santos is a very, very good player. And I think we should give him time. And if Enzo is tired, step back. Santos can step in and he can do the business for us for a couple of games at least. I would love to see him play against Benfica, and I would love to see him get either a set piece or a goal, penalty, whatever. For him to score against Benfica would be just so beautiful. So I definitely want to see him play in that game. So if we need to rest him, maybe even just for the first half against Brighton, I think we can do that. One thing I want to say about the Brighton game, and it is a little bit worrying, not because Brighton are a tough team. Brighton are a half decent team. I mean, they're not crap by any stretch of the mind, but they are not as good as Chelsea. And right now, the form that we're in, it's just worrying me that we're gonna play Brighton and we're not going to get a result. And that is going to have a massive, massive ripple effect across the team, across this, the squad. It's going to have a massive impact, on social media. We're going to start seeing people calling for Maresca's head 6 games in, which is ridiculous, which is absolutely ridiculous. I disagree with a lot of decisions that Maresca has made over the past couple of games. But does that warrant the criticism that he's getting? I don't think so. I think he's learning, he's developing. He's still in his early part of his career. I think he does have a lot to offer, and I think it is so early in the season. No team has won the Premier League in the first 5-6 games, in the first 10 games. Okay, we've seen teams go into the Christmas period top of the league, and come May, they're no way in sight. So give him a chance, and regardless of what happens tomorrow, I think people should just try to stay calm. I know it's not easy. I'm one of those that gets really angry really quickly, and starts to what's the word here, to be reactionary.
Mhm.
But give me 24 hours later, and things calm down. And that's why I've actually decided not to do a lot of my reaction videos until the following day, if that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I try not to do that too because hearts are boiling, and then people are upset because of a defeat, and they won't look at the bigger picture. Then we all start saying things that we're not supposed to say. So I try to hide my preview a little bit.
Yeah, do you know what, Nee? The thing
Yeah.
is this: I can understand it if people would have a dig at Maresca for the decisions that he's made.
Exactly.
But some are having a dig at Maresca for the decisions that he might be making. Okay, so yes, yeah, but he hasn't made those decisions, but we think he might be making those decisions. And I'll give you an example. Yesterday, on one social media account, a quite large account,
Okay.
there was talks about Maresca is unhappy with Joel Hatto, and he is thinking about putting him up for a loan in the next transfer window.
So many of them.
Okay. Yeah, I know. So that is something. So how do you know what he is thinking? How do you know?
Hey, they're telepathic, bro. Do you not know this?
That's what I'm saying. He hasn't said anything. He hasn't mentioned anything. Maybe you are unhappy at Joel Hatto's performance, and maybe Maresca did have a go at Joel Hatto after the performance that he saw from him.
Yeah.
But isn't that what he's supposed to do? When a player isn't performing, are you not supposed to have a go at them? Are you not supposed to try to put them straight? That's your job. So
Yeah.
because he does that,
Agree.
or he's going to try to get him out on a loan. Based on that,
If he did that,
if he did that, exactly. So yeah.
All right. Thank you very much. Well, let's go to Big Davy. What's your take on the Enzo Fernandez situation? We also have Yusuf joining us here. Yusuf, how are you doing, sir?
Welcome, Yusuf.
I'm good.
I'm good.
Good.
Thank you very much for having me on.
You're welcome.
It's been a pleasure.
You're welcome. All right. Big Davy, what's
Yes,
up? What's your take on this Enzo Fernandez? Wow, how do we manage this situation?
Nee, why can't I see Big Davy and Steve? Why can't we see them?
No, the reason why
I don't know, and I don't.
Oh,
They don't have
my
their camera
situation,
on.
Usually I'm on camera.
oh, okay.
My camera keeps having like effects. Like 1 minute it's on, and then so I need to get a new camera. So that's why I just don't want to mess with it because it keeps me out.
I don't want to bring it up. I don't want to bring it up. I was gonna question them after, ask them what is going on with the camera. But on live, I don't want to do it. That's why I'm making things like that.
My new camera.
But guys, don't worry. You can see them. They're here with us. You can hear their voices. But you're watching TV, so you want to see faces of people that are talking. You get what I'm saying? If it's radio, no one cares. But since you're on TV, I'll put them in the shadow for a second until I see their camera on. That's why I don't want to question them. Professionally doing it in a nice way without asking them.
Apologies, Nee. I kind of put it out there, but sorry.
It's all right. All right, guys, I've seen a lot of you. JC, also your comments. I'll take care of the comments. Let Davy flow for a bit. Now, I'll pay attention to the comments as they come in. Defensive problem, goalkeeping problem, dilemma. Let's go, Davy.
This is going to be a pretty harsh to say, but it is what it is. If it's me, my opinion, when you look at the big teams, right? Most of their superstars play every game, and this is something you have to do when you're at top level, yes, you're going to get to a time where it exceeds, your energy, it exceeds, the expectations of what you probably think you can perform. But you look at like Barcelona. I don't, who's the replacement for Yamal, for example? For what? The games coming in and going out. Yes, every now and again substitutions can be made, but when you're talking about for the whole year, this is something we need to be able to establish. You do have rest periods in between. Like, look, from the time we played Manchester United to the time we played Lincoln, I feel like their rest period is there and they should be able to play. I would personally want my best players to play. Yes, I do understand the fact of, okay, they might get injured and then we have more of a deeper injury crisis. I get that point. But at the end of the day, right now, we're in a position where we've got too many players injured on the list. So being Enzo Fernandez, knowing that as well, I would look at this like, hey, listen, this is one of those things where, I would love to give you a rest. I would love you to sit down on the bench. But the team comes first. So if we need you, you need to play. This is just that. This is the business you sign for. This is what the fans come to watch. This is why you have so much wages on your pocket. So it's like that's not an excuse for me. I feel like it's like, when you work at a job, for example, people call out. And then the people that work in it, sometimes they say, oh, well, we have so many call outs, we might have to put you on mandatory overtime, for example. This is what this is like. So I feel like in that situation, yes, I get it for the player's health and what could potentially happen for an injury, but I just don't think that that's what I'm looking at. I feel like at the end of the day, the bigger picture is we've got injuries, we don't have the best options, and you're available, you're healthy, you're going to play. That's it. So in that aspect, compared to what everybody said, that's how I feel on that. I feel like if we need games that we need to win and we're going to maintain, go into the Champions League and etc., players still got to be alert and active to be able to play. And as for the rest, I think the guys really covered it. They cracked down most of the other objectives, what Makeem said and what Steven said. So I don't have any other thing to say against that. It was just that one point.
Okay, thank you very much on that. I know I was just highlighting some few key players that with Enzo Maresca they touch on. But Yusuf, with you, I'd like you to sum up everything for me regarding the press conference, what you've heard, what you've read, injuries, those that are out, those are coming in, and what's the way forward for these young teams. So put it all together, so we don't have to go all the way back again.
I mean, with the press conference, from what I heard, that Cole Palmer injured out for like 2 or 3 weeks is what we heard. Wesley Fofana being injured because of a concussion. Thanks, Jorgensen. Thanks very much. And who was the other one? Tosin. Yeah, Tosin being injured out with a calf injury, apparently it was. I should be worried, but for some reason I'm not. I don't know what it is, but I feel like we've seen opportunities where we've had injury crises like this, and we've had to put, I don't know, Josh Achiampong in for a game. Like, there's been situations
comment, and
has
subscribe.
done that. And Josh Achiampong has had a few chances, especially last season as well. He did play a few games in the Conference League, and he did play a couple of Premier League games as well. I remember he played Bournemouth at home, I remember, and he also played Palace away. That's the ones I can think of at the top of my head. And he's also played Palace at home this season. So we all remember that. But I feel like this is a good opportunity for Josh Achiampong to really make his mark as
comment, and subscribe.
A starting centre-back for Chelsea if you put the work in. Obviously, he won't be looked at as a starting centre-back with obviously Levi Colwill being out, Tosin being out, Wesley Fofana being out. You could all make an argument that all of them could be ahead of him. Some people would argue he's ahead of Wesley Fofana because of his availability. I'm not arguing that. But with the quality of the player, some people would argue otherwise. But this is a good opportunity for Achiampong to really make a mark and say, I could be a starting centre-back for Chelsea. He's already, you could say, that he can fill in at right-back sometimes, but he's played at centre-back before. We've got a bit of a crisis here in the centre-back department. Why not play him at centre back tomorrow against Brighton, and we'll see how that goes. I think he'll do really well, and I don't think Brighton is going to be a game where we're on the back foot. I think we're going to be on the front foot, because I remember last year, it is literally, I think, 1 year ago when we played Brighton at home, and obviously Cole Palmer scored those 4 goals. He obviously won't be playing in this game. How funny it would have been if he was playing, because then he'd be like, what? 1 year since that game. Let's do it again. But obviously he can't do that. So maybe someone like Esteban or Pedro Neto will take his place, hopefully. But yeah, we'll see what happens. And then I mean, the situation around Enzo Maresca at the moment, that I feel like the media is really putting some pressure on him, because I get a lot of the fans.
Is it the media or the fans, Yusuf? Do you think it's from I think it's from the fans, not the media. Media are just asking ordinary questions, but most of it, I think it's the
some
fans.
of the media do it. Some of the media do it, but not all of it. Mostly the fans, though. The fans are some of them are putting pressure on Enzo Maresca, but come on. We got to remember, it's only the start of the season. It's only been about 5-6 games. So let him do his thing. And then if we get to a conversation where it's like maybe mid-October, November, December, something like that, even January, and we'll have to start asking serious questions, because then if we're still in the form that we are, it's not acceptable with the amount of money that we spent, and because we've got quality players, we know that. But even if there's injuries, we still need depth to cover those injuries. So yeah, that's my opinion on the matter.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much on that, Yusuf. Thank you very much. Let's look at this for a second here. Deals, I'm gonna tackle some of the comments that came in. All right. Deals said, do you think of what do you think of Areola being linked to Chelsea? Okay. What do we think? I know the panel will put it down. We'll talk about it. What do we think about Areola? I think he's a very good manager. He's a good manager, very respectful manager, and people like his work. So, being linked to Chelsea is not a bad thing, but I don't see Areola joining Chelsea at any point in time right now. So,
I'm just gonna have to bounce out for 2 minutes. I'll be back in 2 minutes, Nee.
Okay, all right, no problem, Mo. No problem. My deals says a big up blue. Okay, I think big up Blue Lounge. I think Nee. Big up the blue. Big up to the Blue Lounge. Also, big up to Stephen and everyone in there. Right. Deal said, what's your thoughts on the injury in the crucial crunch match versus Liverpool next week? Deals, I'm sure if this question, even if you ask Enzo Maresca, he's not going to give you an answer. I don't have an answer for you either. But we take one game at a time. Let's concentrate on the Brighton game, and then we'll see the way forward. I'm sure by then the likes of Badiashile and Lavia will be ready, 100% ready and fit to play in that fixture. Hopefully, from how things are going, because they've been ready for the past 3 weeks, but just that they're not match fit ready. You get what I'm saying? So deals, I'll say let's take it one game at a time. Okay. All right. Rich Moneymaker, big up to Rich Moneymaker. He says our coach doesn't mind Garnacho. Doesn't mind Garnacho. Likes our coach doesn't mind Garnacho, likes Josh, but he has been protecting the youngsters, fed up with injuries. He's like he likes Santo, likes the lone player, Brighton player. The text did not come out well, but I was able to handle it. So who you play in the 10, Steven? That is from Deals. I'm sure Steven will write it down. Steven, Deals is asking who would you play in the 10. So write it down when we get there. You can give him an answer for it. Deals said Enzo Fernandez. Enzo Fernandez me and DJ been saying that for next summer, if Real Madrid come calling, I'm selling out. You're selling him. Bring me Adam Wharton from I think is it Adam Wharton from is it Crystal Palace? I'm not so sure where he's coming from. Adam Wharton.
Yeah, Adam Wharton from Crystal Palace. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Deals CFC, big up to you, Deals CFC, for another one again. It says out of him and Caicedo, who's shown more to be 100% play, 100%. It says 100 million player. I'm going Caicedo because he's been instrumental since last season. He has been like Kante, Mick, etc. All right, from Deals, big up to you, Deals. Cole Palmer. If we lose Maresca, in trouble. If we lose Enzo Maresca, is in big trouble. Here, Rich Moneymaker said also the coach is 50-50 Hato, but starting to trust him, but wasn't fused on him. Sorry, guys, I'm telling the truth. From Rich Moneymaker. Thank you very much, Rich Moneymaker here. JC, big up to JC. Say hello to everyone here and hit the like button is what JC is saying. Thank you very much, JC. And big up to Mas, CFC, Mas of the Guna channel. Yeah, Arsenal fan. Mas is here with us here. Mas from the Mas Sports World. JC said Hato has played one full game and he played as a CAM, as a cam, as a tactical tweak. This is a change for first time. Absolutely wrong to start judging players and managers based on just one game. That's from JC. His comment on Hato. Is that JC press conference as the fourth panelist? JC. All right. It says man in juries hating everyone. From Mars. Big up to you, Mars. All right. Junior said I think we will play James, Caicedo, and Enzo in the midfield against Brighton. That is from Junior. Gunaman, Saski, what are you doing, man? How's your day going? He said no Cole Palmer. Maybe need to change to draw instead of Chelsea 74 win. Brighton always have good match with Chelsea. That is from so thank you very much. I've gone through all of this. Guys, do you want to react to any of the comments that I read? If not, I have a few questions as we move on. Then we will touch on Carlo Ancelotti's book that he wrote. Some few things that is regarding to Chelsea. We want to look at that one as we go on. After we're done looking at the up and coming game between Chelsea and Brighton. Anything you want to react on?
No, so far so good over here.
All right. Stephen, are you there? All right. It looks like Stephen walk off from his desk for a second. But anyway, I still have Davey. I still have Yusuf here with me. Looking at that defense and the goalkeeping dilemma we have right now, right, with Fofana and Tosin out, and Badiashile only just returning from fitness. Who is the safest and most reliable partner for Trevor Chalobah at the centre back role?
For me personally, I'm gonna say definitely Wesley Fofana. I know people have been doubting him. He's been, he hasn't been the same since before the injury. But this is how it goes. I believe in Wesley Fofana because at the end of the day, I feel like he wants to do this himself. He's not coming into this game. People make this assumption that, oh, he's not a good player. Oh, he's not. Listen, this guy's trying to play. He wants to be at Chelsea. He's gonna, he wants to do well. People don't understand that players want to do well. They don't want to go out there and not play their best. It doesn't work like that. I just believe right now there's a confidence issue from his injuries. He hasn't had this type of injury since before coming to Chelsea, especially with how long it's taken for him to recover. So I do believe that what's going to happen is, the more games we give him and get him settled and come in, slowly, he will be definitely in a position where, he said for JC said Fofana is out with a concussion. Is that
Yeah,
true,
he
guys?
is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
he
out
is.
with concussion. Yeah,
Oh, so it's already been this. I didn't
so
even see
he
that.
could be
So that means,
out for like 3 weeks. He could be out for 3 weeks. The max, it could be out. That's the max.
He's
But literally,
apparently
he could
he's
return in
missing
2
three
weeks.
games. Apparently, he's missing 3 games. Definitely.
because I
He's
thought that
missing
was a
this one.
maybe. I thought that was a maybe.
It-
I never knew they confirmed it though that he's out.
No, yeah, it was in the press conference today. Maresca said he's out with concussion, and he said he's apparently he's going to be missing Brighton, Benfica, and Liverpool, and then he'll be back after that.
Okay. Well, in that case, then we're gonna have to go Hato straight. That's it. Badiashile, the thing about Badiashile is that he comes on, he has good games, but then he has bad ones too. He's like a Robert Sanchez, but in defense. Disasi is the same thing, but he's absolutely worse. So if I'm gonna go with that line, we got Gerald Hato who can play left back and he can play centre back. So I'd rather have them doing both. I'd rather have them having Hato to play that left wherever he plays in centre back with Chalobah, because I just feel like Hato has a lot to give to the team. He has a lot to play for. He hasn't been playing so many minutes as well. So these are the minutes we should give him. Whereas Badiashile just coming back from injury and etc. I don't want no mix up. I don't want us to go and play him and then he gets injured again and then that's another person added back on the injury list. So to keep it short, we should go with Gerald Hato in that position.
All right. Thank you very much on that. Yeah, guys, if you can hear the music, I know you can hear it. It's like a rundown of a panic button. You get what I mean? Mo is back here with us. I'll just figure out to get him back on the screen again. All right. We also have JC joining us here also. Let me read this real quick for you guys here regarding concussion protocol from the Premier League. In the Premier League, a player with a diagnosed concussion must follow a minimum of 21 days graduated return to play. That is GRPT protocol, beginning with initial rest and progressing through step of increasing intensity. Progressing to each new stage of the protocol depends on the player remaining symptoms free for at least 24 hours. Before a minimum of 6 days is required to progress through the physical activity stage after the initial rest period. So, like I said, a period of at least 21 days is guaranteed for a player to return during concussion protocol by the Premier League diagnosing protocol. So that's for us all to know. All right, Yusuf, over to you. Do you want me to repeat the question?
Yeah, could you please?
I said, looking at the defense and then the goalkeeping dilemma with Fofana and Tosin out now, and Badiashile only just returning. Badiashile and Wesley Fofana, both players just return. No Fofana, just Badiashile returning to fitness. Who is the safest or the most reliable partner to for Trevor Chalobah at the centre back situation or at the centre back?
I agree with what David Prince said about Badiashile having good and bad games. And I remember when he came in originally and he was very good. Like, he was one of our best defenders when he came in that season where we finished 12th. But then he wasn't really the same after the Poch season. So I would say that it's between Joel Hato and Atchimpong, because Hato can play centre back. That's why we also bought him. He can play centre back and left back. But like I mentioned earlier, Josh Atchimpong, like he's another one of our like young talents from Cobham and we can give him some minutes if we need to. So, what would actually be better, in my opinion, because obviously Wesley Fofana and Tosin are going to be out for a little bit, so maybe play Achampong in this game, and then bring Hatta on later on, and then do the other way around for the Benfica game, and then for the Liverpool game, do the exact same thing as the Benfica game, because I feel like the Liverpool game is going to be much more tougher for Achampong if he started. So I think what would be better, or maybe even play Badiashile against Liverpool if you trust him, but I'm not so sure. So you'd probably need Badiashile to play one of the other games. Maybe have him as a sub to come on against Benfica or Brighton. So I'm thinking, don't start Badiashile, but probably think about, subbing him on at some point after after half time or 60 minutes against Brighton or against Benfica, and then that Liverpool game is going to be interesting to see who starts as our centre backs, because obviously Levi Colwill. So our injuries at centre back are Levi Colwill, Tosin, and Wesley Fofana. That's basically our three best ones. But we were thinking, yes, we don't need to sign a centre back in when Levi Colwill got injured. Well, look what happened now. A lot of people are thinking, well, the sporting directors are going to look like mugs now, but injuries are going to happen. So I was saying, get a centre back just in case, because you never know what could happen. And then there we go.
They'll just blame it on Maresca.
Exactly. But the sporting directors won't get a look. So,
all right. Thank you very much, Yusuf. That's Yusuf Blue of Yusuf Blue YouTube channel. You can check him out and give him a like. He's very close to getting to 700K. 700K? 700.
No,
That'd be nice.
700K would be mad.
Yes.
Yeah. 700. He's getting close there.
That would be interesting. But yeah, 600.
All right,
road to 600 for now. That's why.
Road to 600. Road to 600. Absolutely. Road to 600. You can check him out on Yusuf Blue CFC. Check him out and show your support to him. Matt said, okay, it says I've always thought, I think because I'm not gonna highlight it, when I highlight it, it always blocks my panelist view. So what I'm gonna do, because I've always click on it to have the comment on the screen, so it make it easy just reading it without highlighting it. I have big JC also in the studio with us here, and Sasuke Guna said I have always thought Tosin underrated a bit. I don't think he's underrated. He is who he is. He's not that good enough for me. He's not underrated. Ryder Cup is on. Yes, I've been hearing this Ryder Cup since yesterday with the European team competing right now.
Today,
yeah. I haven't listened to the build-up with the Talk Sports team over there going for it, and I've been watching it. It's not listening into it. I haven't got the time to watch it, but I will find time to watch it after the stream. The Americans, our Americans are always up for it, but Europeans wants to put a fight. I'm sure the British participants are also there trying to push it. But yeah, thank you very much on it, on their update from Mas, the Sasuke Gunaman himself. Ryder Cup, it's on, and JC, I said I'm not going to highlight it. Why did I highlight it? Fofana is out with concussion. Bayern Munich versus whether Bremen soon too. Okay, thank you very much, Sasuke Guna. Fofana, that's good when healthy, but one thing after another. We can hear the music. Absolutely, this music, I own it. No one can ask questions on it. I'm waiting for what's his name, Beast and his YouTube people to come to me. I'm waiting for them because I got rights for this music. I'm all YouTube. I got you, man. All right.
Just quick as well, yeah. On the whole, Fofana does good when healthy, but one thing after another, yeah. I've already seen people saying, sell him, he's injured again. Mate, he got punched in the head by our goalkeeper. What do you want him to do? Genuinely,
exactly.
Genuinely, what do you want him to do?
I said thank you to Jorgensen for that. Sarcastically, obviously. I wouldn't want him to do that.
No, he did it. He posted, didn't he? He put a things, thanks, and then added him or something. And it's just him on the coach holding his head and stuff on the way back.
Literally did that.
By the way, Nee, on a side note, Strasbourg are playing Marseille tonight, and all of Penders, Sarr, Chilwell, and Paez are all starting.
They're winning it. Don't Strasbourg will win it. Come on, Strasbourg. But big up to you, Kyle, from the behind the dugout. Big up to Kyle from behind the dugout. Absolutely. Thank you, Kyle, for joining us on the show today. Yeah, he said, big up, lads. Hospital words is getting longer, ain't it? It's getting longer.
Hospital ward is getting larger.
Oh, I thought words said hospital ward. Yeah, it's getting longer. Yeah,
it shows up as if it's an O. I get what you mean.
Yeah, when you climb up there looking for the hospital, go to where the rich men are, and when you look at the tags, say Chelsea. All the tags are all Chelsea with blue partition curtains. It's all coming up. You see Badiashile over here, and you see Wesley Fofana here. You're gonna end up seeing Lavia on the other side.
You know, I think Chelsea would make sense to go and try to get a healthcare provider as their new sponsor.
Red Cross.
NHS just across the shirt there.
Red Cross or is it UNESCO? They call UNESCO, right? UNESCO.
Bupa. There's another one.
Blue Cross, Blue Shield.
Or maybe a medical insurance company as a sponsor. You know. So one of those that might actually be a good one.
I mean, we've seen UNESCO taking care of what do you call it, Barcelona for many years. They have money. They can do stuff like that for the likes of Badiashile and the rest for their leg to get stronger. But I don't know what these guys are eating. To be honest with you, I don't know what they're feeding them over there. One kick of the ball.
To be fair, injuries have been quite widespread across the Premier League this season. A lot of teams are suffering from injuries. Yeah.
Too many games.
But ours this season because of the Club World Cup as well.
Yeah.
Too many games.
Yeah, I like that comment. Their sick pay must be mint. 100%. 100%.
Big up to you, Kyle. Absolutely. You're spot on, bro. Everyone, big up to everyone joining us on the show today. All right, so we got 15 of you guys. Let's do this real quick. We got 15 of you watching live on YouTube. I've been able to pull some interesting, knowledgeable, clever, and smart pundits, football enthusiasts, we should say, from the YouTube world to come over and share the stream with all of us. So wherever you are, you're watching this, please, I'm begging of you. I don't really have to beg, but I'm taking this opportunity to beg of you to make sure you subscribe. If you haven't heard this YouTube channel by the name Blue Lounge YouTube channel, that's the man right there on the right side underneath Enzo Fernandez. I have him on the show because I told him to wait, not to talk. He's going to talk to us regarding what is going on. Yeah, right there is. I want you to join. And then JBs, big up to you, JBs, big up to you, man. If you haven't seen the Blue Lounge YouTube channel, what are you waiting for? And this man here himself, go subscribe and show your love. You're gonna love his content. He will explain things from A to Z for you to understand the head and the toe of Chelsea Football Club. He will explain it nicely for you to understand. If you want engagement, he will give you engagement, just like I'm giving to you. You get what I'm saying? And then one more thing. See this man over here? What a wonderful content creator. He goes by the name Behind the Dugout. Behind the Dugout. Just click on the three dots that is showing on right now on your screen, on the YouTube screen. Click on the three dots. It will take you right to his platform. Just subscribe. If 2 or 3 of you subscribe today, a little bit will go a long way. So let's say every day, if I do this and get 2 or 3, tell me, wouldn't he get 1,000 or 2,000? Come on. I know you like me. To me, look, I've subscribed to other content creators who are not even in my niche. When I say my niche, they're not Chelsea supporters. They're just content creators. I listen to them. I've subscribed to Matt Goldbridge. I've subscribed to Arsenal fan, the Gunnar man himself, Sasuke Gunnar. He's not a content creator. I've subscribed to his platform and I listen to what they say. He does a lot of different contents. You get what I'm saying? You don't have to be a Chelsea fan alone to subscribe to just maybe one specific content creator. And I'm sure a lot of us have also subscribed to many other content creators out there. So just click on it. You'll love him. You'll love him. He will explain things very well for you. Okay, and he will show you some love. He will read the comments for you. Other channels don't even care about you. You get what I'm saying? But these people that I've mentioned, they will read your content. They will highlight it and read it. But those bigger ones out there don't care about you. But me, BCN Sports, Blue Lounge, Behind the Dugout, Matt from Stanford Sink, they will pay attention to you. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, thank you very much.
So on my last stream,
yeah,
I gave out 10 free memberships. And I'm just waiting for Nee to do the same because I want to get one of those memberships. Nee, when you giving them out, brother? When you giving them out?
I'm gonna work on it right after I'm done talking. I'll let you guys take over so I can start.
Should I show you? Should I walk you through it?
Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna let you walk me through so I can give those membership out. Thank you.
So if you have the YouTube feed open,
yeah.
Do you know where it says where it shows you the $?
Okay, let me bring that one to this main screen here. I want to do that real quick. Okay. Go.
So
I have to.
If you click on the $, there will be.
Give me a second. Where $?
In the chat. So under the chat bar, there's a $. You see it?
Okay. Yeah.
By the smiley face. If you click on it, and you click membership gifting. And you click on that, then it tells you how many you want to give.
Okay.
So once you click membership gifting, it will come up on the
beautiful. I've seen it.
Yeah. So
yeah, I have guys. I have a lot, but I'm gonna give out 5 today.
Just before you do that, right now on my screen it says this stream has got 10 likes. As soon as this stream gets 15 likes, then that will be the first benchmark for the membership. What do you reckon, Nee? Would that be a good benchmark if we get 15 likes?
Yeah. I mean, we can ask for more.
Oh,
20.
We can ask for 20? 20?
Like, yeah.
Let's go 20.
Guys, 20. Guys, let's give 20 likes. And I'll give out 5 membership free right now. 5.
Guys,
I want you guys to grab it. Get ready for it.
All he's asking is for another 10 likes on the stream, and he's going to give you a membership. This is a paid membership to his channel. All right? So he's giving you something that is valuable for something that is free from you. So smash the like button, get that to 20, and then you're going to get a reward. Let's see this. Let's see these likes go.
I'll throw them in there, and I want you to grab it. So get ready for it. And as soon as I throw it in there, try and grab it, but not now. I'm waiting. Let's hit the 20. 10 more.
We're on 14. We're on 14. So 6 more. 6 more now.
Okay. All right.
6 more. Let's do this, guys.
Let's do it. Let's do it, guys. Let's do it. Waiting for you. Get it done. We get it done. Anyone want to react to anything? You want to say anything there? Big up to you, Steven. Big up to you, Junior. Big up to JB's. He says so UNESCO. Yeah, UNESCO was the one I was talking about. UNESCO for Barcelona was for free, I believe. Yeah, for charity. We're not doing Chelsea. Won't do charity here. Todd Bowley.
Hey, we're not a charity place, man.
Todd Bowley's pocket is very deep, full of dollars. He won't do free. UNESCO is actually for kids and stuff like that, so that will be free. Thank you very much, JB, for that. Absolutely, you're spot on, brother. Junior said I don't remember Jorgensen casting us. Is it costing us a game? But people are already turning on him just because of what happened.
Jorgensen's costing us a player.
Oh, man. Wesley. He had no intention to hurt him. No, go ahead, Mo. I know you were talking. But go ahead.
No, I was gonna say Jorgensen has cost us a player, man. I mean that the thing is with Jorgensen, I don't think he's a bad player, but I think Jorgensen in that game against Lincoln.
Yeah,
was all over the gaff. His cross clearance, coming to collect the ball. Even some of his footwork was a little bit suspect. I think the fact that he's been out for quite some time. sidelined. But again, this is a game he was going to play anyway. So the Manchester United game, I get it. You weren't expecting to be put in there, but Lincoln, that is a game you were expected to be partaking in, regardless of the whole Sanchez situation. So you should have been ready for that game, and I'm just disappointed in him. Maybe it's just a poor performance, a poor game, and we can expect better from him moving forward. But yeah, it wasn't a pretty sight. Let's just say that.
Thank you very much, Omo. Smash the like button, subscribe, people. It's free. Don't forget the bell notification icon also.
Question. A curious question. Why?
Jesus Christ, Mo. JC, I forgot you were here.
I was looking at the starting lineup of Strasbourg.
Yeah, go.
Very scanty.
JC, I apologize big time, and I forgot you were here with us. I forgot.
No, it's so fine. It's fine. I was chilling. Very scanty pies. Why is he not starting?
He is, isn't he? He is. He's up top. On the graphic I've got, he's up top.
Hold on.
The graphic I've got has it as a 3-1-4-2 with him and that Lemarichal or whatever his name is.
JC, I want to borrow it. I can borrow you this one. JC, want to borrow you this?
3-4-1-2, and there's no point.
You're taking them.
JC, you want me to borrow you this?
Yeah, like put it on.
You see, Yusuf is wearing his.
No. Just put the starting lineup because I don't see.
JC,
Maybe
look at me. Should I give you this?
Number 16. Number 16.
JC,
let me. It was Tobago who put it there.
JC, we want to help you, and Yusuf and I want to help you with something good here. You like
JC,
it.
look on the screen. Number 16.
Zoom in. Zoom in. Can you zoom in any further?
I've zoomed in as much as possible.
Steven can do it.
Hang on, give me 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Let me
JC, when you're done, I'll give you this one, please. It's free.
Yeah,
JC,
he's starting 16 number. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Although it's probably him where Omega is anyway.
Oh, yeah, somebody put a wrong starting 11.
Yeah,
Pender's playing.
Yo, JC, your friend.
So, Omega, Chilwell, Moreira obviously was with us.
I don't see Penders.
Penders here.
Penders will be there. Oh, Davi, you need
You want me
this.
to use glasses as well?
Yeah, I got 2 of them. I'll give you this. I'll give JC this one.
Navi.
Yeah, no, I was messing.
All right, interesting. All right, JB said it's not play. All right, he's not played with the back line too. Absolutely, but look at the timing of the ball that he was knocking. When it come out to time, the timing is always wrong. When he has to come out to catch a ball, it was always wrong. You get what I mean? Remember that.
He's not very confident with his hands, but like with his feet, he dribbled past an attacker, like he wrong-footed.
Bro, he turned into Petr Cech with that little cutback.
Yeah.
Okay. Rich Moneymaker, big up to you. Rich Moneymaker said, everyone hit the like button, subscribe. It's free and it takes just a second. Come on, you will get a gift. We're waiting for that gift. Rich Moneymaker, you haven't received the membership yet. What you have is what do you call it? The moderator. Rich Moneymaker, you're a moderator here. So if you want to have the membership, you will, guys. You will. We're waiting for Steven. Please update me on the likes
14.
right now.
14.
So 6 more to go. 6 more to go. All right. Speaking of Philip Jorgensen, Robert Sanchez is back from suspension. Given Philip Jorgensen's performance in midweek, is there even a debate, or does Sanchez immediately reclaim the starting spot against his former club? Anyone can jump in.
Sorry, what was it, Nick?
I feel.
It didn't come through clear for me.
I said, speaking of Philip Jorgensen's performance during midweek, Robert Sanchez is back from suspension. Given Philip Jorgensen's performance midweek, is there even a debate, or does Sanchez immediately reclaim the starting spot against his former club?
No, Sanchez.
100%. 100%.
Yeah.
It hurts to say it's Sanchez, but you can't have someone who can't command their box. Having said that, Sanchez is a liability when it comes to that at times as well. So pick your poison.
And drink.
Remember Sanchez last season against Brighton.
Yeah,
Flipping came out, and I think they ended up headering it onto the crossbar, and then Colwell had to try and clear it. I think it was Brighton. But
all right.
I remember that there was 2 or 3 instances in that game alone, and I was like, this is just panic.
I think I have a weird feeling. Tomorrow we might see 4-2-2-2.
Might see what?
Because
we might see 4-2-2-2.
Yeah. We played that. We played at Club World Cup.
Yeah.
We played that in preseason as well. And with the Brighton style of play, where they have this box of 4 players at the back, and then they are like inverting and building up, literally having only 4 players at the back in a shape of a square. We might go 4-2-2-2.
Speaking of tactics here, JC, I've already started it. Does this injury crisis force Enzo Maresca to consider an all-out back 5 to protect the expensive or the patch-up central defense? Does it force him to do that?
We don't need a back 5.
We don't need back 5.
Okay.
Lee, you know how I was saying before that I'm a little bit worried about Brighton. It isn't because Brighton pose a threat, is because of our form. If we look at Brighton's recent results, they haven't done all that great, I mean,
except from, I was going to say Tottenham, but then Tottenham crawled back, didn't they?
Yeah, so that was a 2-2. I mean, the game against Barnsley, we can't really make anything from that. It's just but again, cup game. Tottenham 2-2, Bournemouth 2-1. They lost. Man City, that was a big win for Brighton. 2-1, they won. And Everton, they lost 2-0. So they've only won 1 game this season. So I mean, one game in the Premier League. So really and truly, Brighton have their own problems right now. Does that fill me with confidence? No, but I don't think we need to make too much of it. I think Maresca will keep the formation that we're used to. 4-2-1-3. I think we will see Achampong get a start with Chalobah. I think it will be Caicedo and Santos in the middle. I have a feeling that Estevao will play in the 10 with Pedro Neto on his right and possibly Garnacho to his left and the João Pedro up front. That's my take on it.
Would you say Neto on the right, Garnacho on the left?
Yep. And
that's what I've gone with.
Yeah, and João Pedro up top. And if need be, Gittins can come on to replace someone. You got Tyreek George who can also come on. And maybe if things go to plan, we might see minutes being given to Lavia, because Lavia is on his way to fitness. Maybe he'll get 10 minutes towards the end of the game. We'll see.
Kasim, who has bigger chance of start playing tomorrow, Lavia or Badiashile?
I don't think either will play. I don't think either will start.
Don't be surprised if Badiashile starts.
I think Badiashile might start. Lavia is too injury prone.
Why would Badiashile start?
I think Badiashile starts.
Ahead of Achampong, JC, ahead of Achampong?
No, I think Badiashile will come up from the bench, JC. He hasn't played in a game.
Basically, in our center back position right now, the options we have, you can start anybody. All of them are okay.
No, are you going to start an injured player? Someone coming from injury?
So what? He's been fit. Maresca said that he's ready. He's ready.
He's definitely
not. No. He said he's not sure. He's not sure.
Okay. No. What?
You get what I'm saying?
That's you can take as an argument for him not starting, but for the argument for starting would be last season when Colwell build up passes. Like Colwell was key for him to make those build up passes. like
Okay.
line break presses. And when Colville was rested, it was Badiashile playing and doing that.
All right,
Last season.
we wait and see. We wait and see on how things pans out for Chelsea
We
tomorrow.
might even see Hato and Chalobah. We might see Chalobah and Achampong. There is hardly any difference.
It's probably got to be Chalobah and Champong.
It's a toss of the coin. I am more inclined to see 4-2-2-2. I don't care about the back results. I see how Brighton play. I see how Brighton played against us last season when, not the first game, but the next two games, when they suffocated us, when we were without strikers. And they just congested the middle of the park. With 4-2-2, Maresca can do the counter play for that. I don't know. I mean, this thing is, Maresca is now options. And we are playing at home.
All right, I guess, guys, some time for us to listen to what Enzo Maresca has to say. I'm pressing the wrong one. Time for us to listen to what Enzo Maresca have to say, guys. Here in a second, we'll listen to it. If there's something we're missing, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Before you go to Maresca, and again, I apologize, Maresca, but I have to go.
Yeah.
So just to let everyone know, we will be live on the Blue Lounge tonight at 10 p.m. Zion will be there, and a whole bunch of other people will be on the stream. So if you guys are available tonight at 10 p.m., would love to see you on the Blue Lounge. But for me, I have to go. Take care. Wakanda for life. There you go. I'll see you all later. Take care, people.
All right.
Bye-bye.
All right, absolutely, guys. I will be 10 p.m. UK time live on the Blue Lounge YouTube channel. Make it a point to click on. Make sure the point to be there. We will be there. Looking at the big game tomorrow. But yeah, I will be live again tomorrow before the game time. I always start my stream an hour and a half before kickoff, whilst I wait for the official lineup to come out. So yeah, we'll be looking at that also live. Yeah, if things goes on well, I always turn my preview into watch along. It happens. I don't really plan for it, but when the going gets better, I enjoy it. I've done that. I did that yesterday with JC and I think Chelsea Dan. It was very, very interesting. It was very, very interesting stream, and it's all about having fun. JB said he's not playing that back line before, but he believed I didn't say nothing, so it means that silence from me was golden. Absolutely. The whole entire team have never played each other before, JB's. The whole entire team has never played each other before. So it was, but his performance, made me worried a little bit. He wasn't that confident coming out to get onto the balls. You get what I'm saying? Anything when the balls that he's been punching were going nowhere. It was even the dangerous. He was putting those balls in dangerous position. You get what I'm saying? So imagine if it was in Lincoln City and we playing the Premier League game and it was Jorgensen, all those mistakes that he made would have ended up being goal. If you can remember last season, Premier League, where he couldn't handle the ball, it went through his arm and went through his leg or something like that. Yeah, it was a Shaka Sloughy defending from Jorgensen. So with him, we don't know. We have two goalkeepers that we all don't have confidence in. It's about time we get someone better. I don't know if Pendes will be the guy to do that, but there are other goalkeepers out there. But every goalkeeper, to be honest with you, make mistakes. We still got some few questions we're going to tackle, but let's listen to Enzo Maresca, what he has to say to us.
If you're playing it, we can't hear it, by the way.
You can't hear it?
Yeah,
No.
we can't hear it.
Oh, my bad. I don't know why, but give me a second. Let me check it. I thought it's coming through.
You just is it allowed like with the copyright and everything?
With this one, it's okay. Yeah. Yeah, YouTube allows us because what you can see is I've got my face on the screen. I've got Yusuf and I've got Davi also on the
because you're not using it without any commentary on it, so I think that's the reason, right?
Yeah, it's reaction.
As long as you comment on it and you're not just using the raw footage and nothing else, I think you're good.
Yeah,
There has to be something with it.
exactly. So my face over here, and we're reacting to him and playing the video. It's allowed on YouTube. Yeah, remember the last time we did it? Remember, and there was no issue. Remember, JC?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you very much for what watching my back, man. JC, really appreciate it. I don't know why the thing wasn't going through, but it's supposed to. Let me know if you guys can hear it. Can you hear it?
No.
No, I don't know. I'm gonna change it one more time and see this one if that one. Sorry guys. Technology. How about
Technology.
Technical issues always.
Me, a
How about
curious
now?
question. Does
Now-
Gibbs come?
Nothing. Did you guys
No.
hear it?
Nope.
Nah. Yeah, I had the right one. There, but for some reason, I had the right because the stereo thing was the right one and it still wasn't working. So I don't know. Maybe it's not gonna work today.
Maybe.
But can you guys hear the music?
No.
One question, clarification. Is this player, Bunanate, is he eligible to play tomorrow?
He's not, because it's Premier League and he's on loan from Brighton.
Okay.
So he can't play.
Okay. Can you guys hear this one?
Oh, I can hear like the laughing track and that, yeah.
But you can hear but you can't hear the audio from
Yeah, I can't hear
the audio from
from the video, no.
Oh, okay, that could be I don't know why. Let me see. Let me share. Let me stop it and reshare the game. Maybe that can help. Let me stop it and share. Sorry, guys.
You're right.
All right, someone can jump in with anything at all you have in mind. Lane, big up to you, Lane. Says big up Blues. Sorry, Nee, I'm late again today. It's okay. We still got a little bit of time for you. So get yourself engaged. Let us know what you think of Enzo Maresca's press conference. We're trying to get the voice up so we can discuss it. That's what we're trying to do now. All right. So let us know what you think. JC said we'll not see a back four, a back five.
Yeah, we won't.
We got browser has blocked the screen. Why has it blocked the screen? Let me refresh it. All right, Steven, you guys take it over. Let me refresh the screen for a second. Yeah, you guys can take over for a bit. All right, I have a question here. If you want me to drop it for you guys. All right, does this injury crisis force Enzo Maresca to consider? I think I did that, right? So yeah, I don't have any other.
I remember you reading something out to that effect.
Yeah. All right. So next on the bill is the Carlo Ancelotti. Carlo Ancelotti said something, and I had this topic. I was discussing this with some other Chelsea fans, and they were so upset with whoever put that thing up. From Vince put that thing up, and Vince said before the release days, Vince said if Carlo Ancelotti, if Abramovich, Roman has taken his time, we would have dominated the Premier League and even Champions League for a period of time before. If he have taken his time with the hiring and firing, we would have won trophy, more Premier League trophy than Roman Abramovich did during his time. Do you agree with him or not? Considering the article that came out from the autobiography or the book that Carlo Ancelotti wrote.
To an extent, I agree. I think a lot of Chelsea fans have had similar thoughts over the years. Because for me, the main one, like you can make the argument Jose was too early the first time round. But for me, the one that really stuck out was Ancelotti. I feel like if he didn't get rid of Carlo, then Chelsea really could have done something special potentially. So on that front, I do agree. But yeah, there's not really much I want to say on it other than I agree with the part about Ancelotti Jose maybe, but more so Ancelotti for me. I feel like he didn't even have a bad season when he got fired. When he got fired in the tunnel at Everton, I think we finished like second or something, and I don't even think we were far off of first place. So it wasn't even like we had a disastrous season. It just Roman wanted that Champions League, and he was driven by it, and he sort of used the Champions League as the target for that season, and then we got eliminated, and therefore that's why Carlo ended up getting a sack, unfortunately. So I think because he was so driven by the Champions League, because we'd won the Premier League multiple times, then I think that was the issue there. I don't think that you can look at it and say that. Let's put it this way, right? In my mind, right, that's the big downfall, is that you sacked a manager who, if you kept him, I feel like Carlo had the right level in terms of, from what we understand in terms of player management, he had that. He had the tactical ability to set up the team in certain ways that made it hard to beat, and this, that, and the other. And if I remember correctly, whilst Carlo was here, that run of home games where Chelsea, I think it was Chelsea, didn't lose for like 3-4 years at home or something stupid. I think that run was still going when Carlo was here. I could be wrong. I need to look into that. But point being, Carlo would have been the manager to do it. I don't think Jose was the manager that could have gave us long-term success, but I feel like Carlo definitely could. And then when you look at what Carlo done after he left Chelsea, it kind of reinforces that point in my mind that he really could have done something special at the club. Look, I always loved Jose, but for me, if we was to do what American fan bases are called like a dynasty, so to speak, I think Carlo was the guy for that out of those two managers.
I'm not sure if you guys heard it. Did you hear the sound?
Hi.
Yeah, slightly. It's quiet unless you can turn it up slightly, but I can faintly hear it.
Yeah, who made that comment? You said like, who said that? I missed that. Like,
Can you hear it now? Can you hear it now?
Yeah. Who said like we would have dominated? Who said that?
It was Carlo Ancelotti himself.
Huh?
No, Vince said the one about dominating.
Yeah, we would. Vince said we would have dominated if Roman has had patience.
Who said Vince?
Vince. Yeah.
Okay. I don't care about that. I mean, this is all speculation because there might be. If Carlos said, then I would have thought a little bit about it. There might be 10 different reasons why Abramovich sacked him.
No, Carlo said that it was related to the Champions League stuff, is why he was sacked.
Hold on. That's what Carlo thinks. But that does
he didn't say the bit about dominating, but he said the bit about he subbed Torres and it was part of the reason.
Carlo Ancelotti said Abramovich wanted Champions League. He didn't get it, and he fired him.
No,
if I'm a boss who likes to not have long emotional talks about the season, I just have made a decision. I make decision based on 10 different things, but I don't want to have a long talk with him. I just come and say like, okay, you didn't win it, you're out.
He was told before the Champions League game, essentially, that if we didn't go through, then he's basically gone.
And then you know where
did he specifically mention that in his autobiography? Because in his autobiography, he also said,
I'd have to find the exact quote, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. Yeah,
he said Roman Abramovich got upset because he changed or he brought out what's his name, Fernando Torres in the second half time. Yeah. So that's why Roman was so upset, because Roman said he spent $50 million on the player and he wanted to see him on the pitch.
Okay, let me little bit elaborate it on a different manner also. Abramovich already had a system of reporting. He never talked every week with the managers or something, but after the game you sent a report. And Abramovich always had a second opinion. A lot of times, the second opinion was coming with his connections. You can say there was a manager from Russia. What was his name? He tried to get him job in the UK. And there was also Goose Hiddink. He used to consult a lot of things with Goose Hiddink. He always took outside second opinion. But he never made comments like that and all. So, and he never liked to talk too much. Just land the helicopter, we are gone. So as a employee, Carlo might be making his own judgments, but is he correct 100%? I don't think so.
About what, JC? About what?
That reason which Carlo thinks is he was fired because he didn't win the Champions League. Because
but it was another reason. It was being already told that this
I
is
can
what.
tell you, guys, I can tell you 100 different reasons. Carlo Ancelotti never pushed the players. They loved him because they always played games. In the training, it was not like running, workout, physical and all. It used to be like game. It was relaxed. It was fun. Everybody loved that. That was not Chelsea way.
But can you believe that the same method or the same methodology that he implemented in Real Madrid that made them win 3 Champions League or 4?
I know how organizations
I've
work.
got the quotes up. I've got the quotes.
How I know how hierarchy works.
Yeah.
And I know from other like what we hear from Abramovich, his style, from other players. He was not a person who talks a lot.
There's quite a few quotes. So I'll quickly run through them. They're fairly short.
At the end of the day, Carlo needs to sell the book.
So it says success or failure.
All right, read that, and then I'll dash out the membership thing. Read out.
Okay. Successful or failure in Europe's how I would be measured by Abramovich, and the Champions League cost me my job. The night before the second leg, so against Man United, Abramovich warned the squad that if they didn't win, there would be changes. He then told me that if we lost, I should not bother coming back in the next day. Torres was clearly suffering from a lack of confidence and felt the weight of his transfer fee hanging around his neck. In a dressing room, Abramovich made it very clear what this defeat meant. What happened next was inevitable. Torres was his personal decision, and substituting him was a direct rebuke to the owner. Momentarily, I had forgotten that ultimately you can't beat the owner.
There you go. That's it.
No, I still don't believe it. That is whatever he is put there. I can simply take it as pressure tactics and putting it straight away that everybody is switched on. That you are having fun games in practice. This is serious.
Okay.
But
it can be
JC, I
100
don't get
different
it.
things.
What part of that didn't make sense?
When you usually fire somebody, you don't give reasons, 100 reasons. Oh, whatever. Yeah, that's the reason. Ouch.
What do you think, David? David, what are you saying?
No, I was saying, I mean, all of that makes sense. I mean, he's just read you the quote, and compared to what Stephen just read, right? And compared to what you're saying, he's read you a direct quote from him saying that that's what the case was. Yes, in his book, he probably didn't write that, but a lot of people write biographies. They don't put everything in the biography. They do leave things out. So in his biography, he probably thought, you know what? This is my book. I want people to just know about me. You see what I'm saying?
There's also more quotes as well that I'm sending to Nico another day.
Put crazy things in the book to sell the books.
JC, he's reading direct quotes. I mean, what else do you need to do?
Once again, I will say, people put crazy things in the book to sell the books. And what he's saying is Carlo's perspective.
There was more to that as well.
And I don't see anything in that. It's a factual matter. Even if Abramovich said those words, the reason might be different.
There's more quotes that I've seen when I scroll down just quickly that says, I knew my record would get me only so far. Abramovich made clear he wanted me to win the Champions League with Chelsea and for Chelsea to carve out its identity on the pitch. But now I was working for a Russian oligarch who I suddenly understood expected everything to go well all the time. And if it didn't, he wanted to know why. It was my job to supply the answers.
Listen, I rate Carlo quite good, quite high.
You have
I've been
another
on
Dan
record.
guy.
But having seen him on Real Madrid and having seen him other things, Carlo is not a huge tactician. He needs big players. He lets them play and he makes small tweaks. He is not like setting. Carlo never does something like Maresca did in the Club World Cup final. Carlo also never did something like Mourinho did at Porto or anywhere, everywhere Mourinho goes. Buys one player, two player in a team of average players or like misfits and turns them into winners. Carlo didn't do anything of substance in Everton.
Guys, I got 5 membership rule. Thank you very much, JC. 5 membership is coming on your way, guys. I want you guys to grab it.
I'm not saying Carlo is bad, but I'm saying is Carlo
Where is
have
he?
a
I
gift.
don't see it.
smart.
Guys,
Carlo is smart. He's a good man manager,
guys, give me a
Players love
second.
him. and that's about it.
All right. I'm just pushing the button right now. It should be in the way. Let me know as soon as I'm grabbing it. Let me know it's right there. Grab it before he's gone.
Where do I get it? How?
It's out. JB has grabbed one. JB has received a gift. JB has grabbed one. Terry Diamond have also received one. Atta has also received one. So I got 1, 2, 3 of them. Membership, 3 membership, free one. We got 2 more to go. 2 more to go. If you're there, grab it. Free membership for you. Free membership for everyone on the channels. Got 3 gone. 2 more left. 2 more left. 2 more left. Grab it's 5. I sent 5 out. Terry Diamond has received it. We have Atta also receiving. JBs have also received it. So we got 2 more to go.
No. Rich Money Makers received it. No. Yeah,
Rich
and
Money
I received it. But like these are random, like YouTube picks up.
Oh yeah. Rich Money Maker have received it too, and JC have also received it. So we got all the 5 gone. All right. Thank you guys for receiving my first gift ever. My first gift ever on this platform. Big up to everyone. Big up. Thank you.
Big up, guys.
Thank you. This one is
There
like
we
a
go.
funny one. No, I don't want this one. I want this one. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, there we go.
There you go. 5 gifts are received. But I didn't even know that Tony Diamond was even there. Terry Diamond, right? And Atta, they were not there. They were listening but not typing. But once I sent it out, I've got to know that it was 2 guys by name Atta and Terry Diamond. They were there. But big up to you guys. Interesting. All right. Hopefully some other time we will get some more free membership gift to you guys. Thank you all. Thank you all for coming in. What was that?
What was what?
I had something coming up. Rich Money Maker, what you saying? Big news. Let's play this Enzo Fernandez response from Enzo.
Hi.
Thing.
Want to talk about Enzo Fernandez. In his last 65 games that he's been physically fit and available for the club, he's only missed about 5. So he's played a lot. He played through his hernia issue. He's been covering physically more ground on the pitch than any other Chelsea player. All of this, of course, impacts his level, his form. There could be dips. Is it a viable option for you right now when you want to win games to bench him and play Santos, or to play him in that different, deeper role where he can actually dictate play?
Enzo can play in different positions for us. He can play as a 6 or he can play as attacking midfielder. We use him probably 90% of our games as attacking midfielder. I think he's very good in that position. The reason why he can have some good moment or bad moment is probably because the amount of games. I said many times that for any player, not just for Enzo, but for any players, it's impossible to think that you can play 45 games or 64 games we played that season all at the same level. It's normal that you drop in some games, but we are very, very happy with Enzo.
Yeah, so just on the back of that quickly, you think it's best to play him through maybe bad periods of form to get him back again rather than rest?
No, it can depends a little bit. Depends a little bit what do we think from the game plan. But Enzo for us is an important player, and we try to use as much as we can him.
You as the manager, you obviously.
All right, thank you. That's that one is I think it's only on Enzo Fernandez. But thank you very much, Rich Moneymaker. Absolutely, you're welcome, brother. It's just thanks for the gift. You're welcome. This one is from Rich Moneymaker. It's just in the coach demanding the AC Milan goalkeeper and wants experience. Pendes, he thinks he will need time to cope with the Premier League. I'm sure Premier League. That's what he was saying. But yeah, JB said we big up. Says big up for the free membership, brother. You're welcome, brother. I just want you guys to be part of these one of the fastest growing YouTube channels out there, and we don't do much but then trying to engage with you guys. I always love to hear from people. So JB, it's nice to have you on our platform as usual. At least I'm doing something for you guys, not just the content alone. My membership free from me is something I can do to reward my listeners and viewers. Thanks for the gift also from you. JB's also said Roman was also a gambler. We have to remember. So when games doesn't go on for him, probably that's when he takes a helicopter. Maybe he's gambled 1 billion on something or 1 million somewhere, thinking he can win 3 times what he invested. So as soon as he loses that money from the casino, he's just getting to the helicopter right at Cobham, and then heads are rolling. You get what I'm saying? Maybe. I'm not saying that's true. Okay. All right. Should we talk about JC DJ?
To be honest, I don't know whether he was a gambler. I don't think so. He was a gambler.
Oh, come on. I saw a picture of him, DJ Drogba, Snoop Dogg, Frank Lampard in the casino.
Yeah, okay. I mean, you everybody has been to casino once in a lifetime or something like that.
You can't go to a casino without pushing those machines. Then what's the sense of going in there?
Right.
Like for fun one day or something like that with his boys.
I went to Vegas 2 years ago.
Yeah, but gambler means like.
Go ahead.
Gambler, I just want to say like gambler in the sense of what he's our viewer is saying is like he gambled in life or something like that, not like in that sense. And gambler like in the casino, and I hope I understand. I understand him. I take him like that.
So they're gamblers. Keep it short. They're gamblers. Continue, Nee. Yeah, they're gamblers. Because in order to get, first of all, the gambling spot they were in was Camelot Gambling Village. That's one of the biggest gambling spots. In order for you to even get in there, it's 105K for entrance fee. That's already a gamble if you've paid to go in there. Whether they push the button or whatever, they've already used the fee that they needed to gamble. That's just that offer it. So let's not get carried away. If they've used 105K to get in, they're going to use a lot more to go and put on the table. That's just that,
Brother, 105K for Abramovich was peanuts. For those guys, it was like 3 days' salary.
That's what we're saying. That he wouldn't mind to throw $150,000 over there for a gamble. We've seen Mayweather it does that all the time. When you have money, that money is nothing to you. It's just like something you used to buy. Bubblegum money. That money is bubblegum money for those people.
For fun. That's for fun.
So we
gambling would be like if he's gambling like hundreds of millions.
He does that. If dude has to pay $150,000 to get in, what makes you think he can gamble?
I just said hundreds of millions, not 150,000. There's a big difference between that.
No, I'm saying
gambling doesn't have a level. Even if I gamble $50 right now, I'm gambling. Whether it's hundreds of millions. You know what I'm saying? Gambling is gambling. You know what I'm saying? Poor people do it, middle class do it, rich guys do it.
No, that's for you. Maybe that works because you work like you are gambling with $50. But there are people, let me tell you, there are people who go out in the bar in the evening. There are people who go out in the nightclubs in the evening for fun. And there are people who say, okay, I'll spend some 100K or 200K or 300K. It's peanuts, but I'll have some fun time with my boys. That's not gambling. That's having fun time.
Read this on the screen.
JC,
It's
JC's the
read
type of person.
oligarch.
JC's the type of person.
JC, he said, JB said, rich oligarchs like to gamble, especially during UCL games.
Come on.
That's what JB is sharing with us. It says losing.
Yeah, but that's a generalization which I don't like. I just want to put out a disclaimer here. Because I know from what I know about Abramovich, he was not a gambler. He planned everything.
Yeah, it says losing at gambling is not only the amount, but also the emotions or emotions that goes into it. So that could be the reason why anytime a knockout like that, you see Abramovich just, look, you guys made me lose 7 million or 10 million on you guys. I bet you guys to beat them and win it. I'm sure. I don't know how much money he won when we beat we beat Bayern Munich at the Allianz Arena. I don't know how much he won, because I'm sure every day he's betting. He's betting to win, betting on Chelsea to win.
Of course.
And I don't know how much he's lost. So, but anyway, without I'll say, guys, we've seen a lot. We've seen Enzo Maresca. Anything else you guys want to touch on? Tomorrow we'll talk about prediction. Tomorrow before when game kickoff, we talk about prediction, guys. We'll talk about predictions tomorrow. Or I don't know if you guys, whoever's not going to be there tomorrow, you guys can drop it today.
Okay. I mean,
right.
I'll try and join tomorrow from the stadium.
Yeah, right.
Oh, great.
You know what ways try and join from there, but the connections, let's put it this way. The connection is, if I was to say it's 3 letters, the first one's A, the last one's S. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I know what you're saying.
Or to put it another way, the connection there is cheeks.
All right.
I don't do predictions anyway, me. So,
guys, if you haven't dropped a like on the video, do me a favor. Please drop a like on it. Let's see if we can get the target numbers before we leave today. If you're here and you haven't done it, I'm sure Yusuf might have done it already. Yusuf,
I've done it.
Yusuf, I keep taking you on and off because your camera keep going on and off. When I put you on, then you go off again. When I put you off, and you go on again.
Yeah, I actually had to go and do something. I'm back now.
All right, I'm gonna change your face and then put you back on again. Hopefully. Yeah. That's
was that all the stuff we needed to cover for today?
Yeah, I think we have covered everything. Pretty much. We've done very well.
Yeah, I can't think of anything else.
Yeah, we have covered almost everything today. Lane said I watched Maresca press conference during the day. This guy seems like he doesn't have a fully confidence because of these injuries. But mark my words, a champion will be marked as
will make us proud.
Will make us proud. I think all the words did not come out. He's probably going to put it somewhere else. Yeah. David said, definition of gambling: the activity of playing games of chance for money, or of betting on the outcome of future events, such as the results of races or games. That's the definition of gambling.
Can I answer to that comment?
Chelsea clean sheet tomorrow. My prediction 2-0. Yeah, go ahead, JC.
David Prince's comment there.
Go for it.
It debunks his own theory. The playing games of chance for money or betting on the outcome of 150,000, he might win another 150,000, maybe a little bit more. Whatever he could earn, per second he earns more, per minute he earns more, per hour he spent there he would earn more without even playing with that amount of money. that amount of money was spent not for the outcome of victory, but the outcome not in monetary sense, but in sense of having fun time, and that's not gambling.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Let me put it to you like this, right? So if I kill someone right now, right? Am I?
Oh, hold on. Oh, address it.
No, wait.
No, dress
Wait,
it. That KL is very strong.
Theoretically,
Okay.
Theoretically, figure of speech, right? If I was to go and beat up someone, let's say I go into a fight and I fought someone, right? And let's
That's
say by
you.
accident.
That's you.
No,
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about Abramovich.
Okay,
Let him
answer my question. I'm just trying to. This is my point. Gambling is gambling. There's no form of level or height. Do you get my point?
That's what you think, and I'm saying you can think that way. Fine.
I completely gave you a description. You can't.
And
change.
I described you the description why it does not apply to others.
Of course it does. Of course
No,
it does.
doesn't.
Why would it change?
No, it doesn't.
Only in your mind that changes.
No, not only me.
Gambling is a specific word.
I can show you thousands of people.
Word.
I can show
Gambling
you thousands
doesn't come
of
with
people.
a price. It doesn't come with a price or how much you win.
Listen, Dave.
If you put if you put $2, if you put $2
Dave, you know
and win
mathematics?
1,000, that's gambling.
Dave, you know mathematics? You know theory of probability?
Jeez.
I know you know it. What are you talking about gambling, man? People go there for having fun as well.
That's still
And
gambling.
not everybody has to be like you.
Yeah, that means they have fun gambling. That's what that means.
Yes, not gambling. Not gambling.
Oh,
having
Jesus.
fun time in that environment. Playing games.
Danny boy. Hey. Woo! Yes, sir.
All right,
You can
people.
spend
We
money on
ended the
restaurant.
stream
I can
with
spend-
gambling.
I give you an example. I can spend 10,000 euros on a wine, and I had fun time with that. With the same 10,000 euros, I can spend 2 hours in the casino. Also, a different kind of recreation. I'm there for recreation. I'm not there for the outcome of winning 10,000. That's what I'm saying is there can be instances, and for the amount of you said like that amount is like it's peanuts for him.
All right. Let's end it here. Let's end it here. At the end of the day, I got Abramovich that lost the money and he gained his money. I didn't get nothing. So I'm not going to focus on it. We're done. We're done out here. Lane said Chelsea clean sheet tomorrow. My prediction is 2-0. Lane, we'll be back again an hour and a half before kickoff. Or should I? No, an hour and a half before. No. Am I right, Steven? An hour and a half before kickoff? No, an hour and a half before kickoff stream starts, right? Stephen G.
Yeah, an hour and a half before because the lineup comes out 15 minutes after. Oh no, I was just getting a couple of screenshots from the match day program because I get it now by email because I'm a season ticket holder.
All right, JB said my fault. I didn't
an hour
mean
and a half before
to
kickoff.
take these 10. All right, sorry. No, JB, it's okay, bro. It's okay. I mean, that's what the comments right there. We want you guys to put whatever you have in mind. Put in there. Maybe that can even drag a conversation to a different level. You get what I mean? It's all on the good side. It's not like we're fighting here. If you know JC very well, probably you get to understand where he's coming from. You know, he will argue when he need to. If he doesn't want to argue,
hang on, Nick. Don't blame me on that. I told him he can have his opinion. There are different opinions. Yeah. He's trying to prove me wrong, and that's why I'm just defending myself.
Yeah,
I'm not arguing. I'm not arguing here. I'm just saying there are different perspectives.
Right. I mean, I'm just saying in the positive way, not in the bad way. I mean, you guys, I'm saying if you know JC will argue when necessary. If not,
but like, okay, fine.
Yeah. It's just fun. Yeah, I mean, and David's also there pulling your legs over there, trying to make sure you react to it. You don't know him very well.
I thought he was triggered and he was trying to come at me again and again and again. I tried to tell him it's his opinion, and I'm fine with that.
Yeah. All right, guys.
Everyone can have different targets of going to certain places.
Yeah. I'm going to put a camera on you for a second. You want to say something before the stream comes to an end, and the rest are invisible right now. So, Yusuf, go for it.
What, like prediction, or do you want me to plug my channel?
Yeah, plug yourself. I'll give you the chance. 60 seconds. Go for it.
Okay, thank you very much. My channel is Yosis Chelsea Blues. I'm gonna put the link in the chat for you guys now, or Nee will try to find it, but I'll try and do it now. But yeah, I'm doing Chelsea match day fan cams. There'll be a lot of fan cams on the channel after Chelsea versus Brighton tomorrow, and I'm going to be doing a preview in a bit as well, and obviously the day afters and fan cams for any other games as well will be on that channel. It's a great channel, trust me. It's good. There's going to be a lot of great content regarding Chelsea, the Premier League, Champions League, everything. Make sure you check that out with this link that I've just put in the chat, or Nee will copy the link I sent in the private chat and he'll put it in. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Guys, so this I'm gonna highlight. I will highlight the comment from him, the link for his channel. Just like this. When you see this, there's a 3 dots always there in the chat. The 3 dots. If you click on it, it will take you to his channel. And show some love and subscribe. At least subscribe and join him when he's having fun. Do watch alongs, he's having fun, or maybe upload something and give him a little support or a boost from there. I want to thank you all for coming on today. My special guests like Davy. Davy, thank you very much for coming on as usual. Stephen G. Yeah, Stephen G. Also, thank you very much for coming on as you're not even coming on, hosting the show all the time, and your input is very, very valuable. And also, JC.
Wow, I've been demoted, guys. I've been demoted.
And then Chelsea. Stephen G is AKA the fact checker over here. Name given to him by JC, and JC also over there, AKA.
Technically, I think I said it before even JC said it yesterday.
Oh, okay. All right. So JC also AKA the fact checker. I want to set the record right. He's just, I have to set the record straight over here. So yeah, and then we have DJ Sav also 1924 supporter of Chelsea FC. He knows everything. So yeah, he's also a supporter on this platform. He's a Chelsea member since 1926. So that should tell you he's really, really Chelsea OG.
1926 is wild, me.
And then we have a UC over here. He's a Millennium Boy. So you see, were you around during 2000? No,
born in 2007.
So you're not a Millennium Boy. Oh, okay, yeah, you're still a Millennium Boy. Yeah, Millennium Boy.
He didn't even get to see. He wouldn't even have got to see that unfortunate night in Moscow, bro. He was born a year before.
Yeah, 2000. He said 2007, right?
He was born 2007. Yeah.
Yeah, 2007, and the Champions League was won in 12. So you're still a little baby. Yeah, 2012. You're still too little to see it.
No,
so your best moment was 2001, right? 2021 was your best moment.
The first game I watched was actually that Champions League final 2012.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was the first game I ever watched.
Were you wearing glasses?
No.
Oh, you saw the game very well, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'm just making joke over here. All right, guys, thank you very much, all of you, and JC, absolutely, JC the legend. JC, thank you very much for coming on, and we're gonna hop off from the show today. It's been a long stream, very interactive, very entertaining, and without you guys listening to us, we wouldn't be able to put this string together. Thank you all. And I'll say Lil Desperados.
Hang on to hope.
Hang on to hope, guys. Hang on to
Come
hope.
on, JC.
Come on, people. Let's wake
JC,
up.
JC, can you remember? Hang on to hope. Come on, JC. Lil Desperados, people.
Hang on to hope.
Marathon, not a sprint, guys. Come on. Let's go.
Hang on to hope. And guys, do me a favor, subscribe to UCF CFC Blues. Absolutely. Fact check. And let me get the record straight. See you guys again same time tomorrow. Bye for now.
You are a winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. You are a winner, feel no pain. You are a winner, feel no pain. champion. Every move I make, I got the stamina. Eyes on the prize, never lose sight. Grinding every day, pushing through the night. Got the fire in my soul, never back down. In the ring of life, I'm the one with the crown. Sweat and tears, yeah, I paid the cost. Every battle fought, I'm never lost. Hit the ball, feel the winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. Every challenge met, every goal in sight. In the gym, on the grind, it's a warrior's fight. From the bottom to the top, yeah, I've been there. With the heart of a lion, I face the dare. No fear, no limits, just pure drive. In the race of life, I'm alive. With every push, with every strain, I'm a winner, feel the gain. Hit the ball, feel the power. In this moment, it's our hour.